Hi, this is Lisa Schmid with the Stamper Studio. Welcome to Monday, new in the studio, not Monday in the studio, new in the studio. I'm excited tonight to show you some ways to use up your little scraps of designer series paper. But before we get started with that, I want to make sure you know about the March classes that are coming up. One is Quick Stamp, and I'll show you those cards later, but that is on March 11th. So 4 cards, $15. I'll send you everything you need to make it except for the stamps and adhesive. And then the other one is March 18th, and that one is the You Are Amazing. You will make 16 cards. So 4 different designs, 4 of each. 4 times 4 is 16. Thank you. We are studying 4s in 5th grade right now, so we listen to this song every day as I'm trying to get my kids to learn their 4 times table. So there you go. Yeah, I think we're good to get started. I'm looking forward to getting Paper Pumpkin in the mail here soon, so I'll be able to share that with you. All right, so like I said, you're going to be able to use up your designer series paper. So here's the cards that I want to show you. So, and I'll tell you the measurements to make these, but isn't that cute? I thought it was so pretty with the brilliant blue, and then this is not quite navy in the back. So, oh no, brilliant blue is very old. Wow, that was a throwback. No, what's our blue? Wow, where'd that come from? Anyway, Dave will look it up for us. Wow, brilliant blue. No. Anyway, so Pacific Point is the name of the color. So there we go. And then I did another one with the hydrangea stamp set. This one's using Gorgeous Grape as our background, our very back. And then sometimes the words go right out of my mind. Anyway, and then using the lighter purple. And using the hydrangea, you said it's not Hydrangea Haven, Hydrangea Hill. Hydrangea Hill designer series paper. This is Highland Heather. That's what it is. Just takes me a minute. Highland Heather. So just this kind of design with the little strips of paper. And then here's one more I made with the ice cream sweet. Isn't that cute? And I'm going to make this same one in a different color combination to show you how to use the designer series paper. And then I'm going to make one with the Dragonfly Garden. So let's go ahead and get started.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Oh, I miss you. The first one we're going to use is I'm going to go ahead and do one with the sweet ice cream. And if you don't have the stamp set, I love, love, love it. And part of what I love about it, a couple things. I love the script. So it's just super cute. And I love that it's photopolymer, so I can put the script and the solid blocks, the words together and on one block. I love that these are kind of shaded, and I love that it's a punch. I do love our dies, but these are so quick and easy. I enjoy those. Ooh, wonder where that came from. So we are going to start, and I am going to use this paper right here. Here's our designer series paper from the Ice Cream Corner Suite. So lots of different fun papers. And instead of stamping the cone, I'm just going to use that cone. But this is the paper I'm going to use. And I actually looked, I tell you this all the time, but I looked on the back and I saw that it's Bumblebee and then Petal Pink. But there also is Rococo. No, there was not Rococo Rose in here. But Petal Pink did not seem to work for me. So we are going to use Rococo Rose. So we're going to use Bumblebee and Rococo Rose because I thought those looked better than the pink. Petal Pink is probably that really light color. So I did run this through the Tasteful Textiles. So you can see that this is the Bumblebee. So we're starting with our standard 8.5 by 4 1/4. This is the Rococo Rose. And then then we're using a white paper, which is cut down 1/4 inch less. Okay, so this one is 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4. And then this one I want a little bit less than that. So sometimes I put it on, like I cut it to where I think I want it, because I really want a really small border. So I'm actually going to trim this. I'm going to go ahead and stick it on and then trim that a little bit, because I really want just a itty bitty little bitty piece of white on the sides instead of the 1/4 inch. So it's really more like an 1/8 or a 1/16, I guess. We don't really use those measurements so much, but I'm going to trim this so it matches the others. All right, and then this is going to go on here. That part is easy. That's not the part. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so I wrote down here, and I want to show you that the paper that I cut is 4 inches by 2 2/4 inches. So that is this right here. So it's 4 inches. I'll scoot that over a little bit. 4 inches. I'm going to hand that to you to turn that off. And we want these to line up. We want the design. You will laugh. I was having such a hard time with this. I'm like, oh my goodness. I like puzzles, but why can't I get this to work? There we go. So I'm not sure that's right there. Yeah, it is with the yellow, maybe. Let's turn it over this. Oh, there it is. There's our, that's what I'm talking about. So we want, this is 4 by 2 2/4, okay? And then I want to keep the design matching. And I'm going to trim, these are going to be cut. So the 4s, the 4 this way, I'm going to trim it down to 2 3/4, which is going to leave 1 1/4 left. So I'll leave that here for you. So I'm going to trim this down to 2 3/4. I'm going to do all 3 at the same time. Then I'm going to have to deal with that puzzle again. Maybe we do need to do more puzzles, Dave. 2 3/4 is right there. And that will leave me 1 1/4 for the bottom. And so let's put our puzzle back together. Nope, this side here like that. This goes on this side, yes. Yeah, there we go. And then this was, are they upside down? I think I did cut it off that side. That's fine, we'll just turn it over. But it's good to have something with a little pattern. I am trying to match them up. Why is that so hard for me? Do those match? No. Was it the other way? What am I trying to do? I'm trying to match these up. Does this one go with this one? No. So maybe it does go this way. Dave's laughing at me. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to... No, I'm good. Okay, let's go ahead and stick these on. And it's going to look so cute. So I'm going to go right up against that top of the bumblebee. And I'm going to just leave a little tiny, well, about that much space between them. It's that little space right there. And then we'll do this last one. Same thing. There we go. And that does match right there, so I'm all good. All right. And then these 3 I'm going to put on the bottom here. And they do not match exactly, but that's okay. I just somehow couldn't figure that out, and that's okay. Still going to look so cute. So cute. All right. And stick that one there, kind of close, trying to line those 2 up. And this last one right there, kind of close. There we go. This one is there. Okay. Then I'm going to take a Whisper White piece that is 3 1/2 by 3/4, 3 1/2 by 3/4, and that's what's going to sit right here. I'm going to put it flush against the bumblebee side here. So I was thinking I did, we'll do maybe a thank you. I think I already have it out. Nope. Or let's see, how about this one? Treat yourself. That's kind of a fun phrase, treat yourself. And I was thinking I'm going to stamp it in the Rococo Rose because the bumblebee maybe is a little bit lighter, so I don't want it in that color. So let's do this in Rococo Rose. I'm going to stamp it on the right-hand side. Try to get it straight. That works. So, and I'm going to put it here. Now, the reason I don't want to stamp it that way is because right here is where I'm going to put my ice cream cone. So let's go ahead and stick this down. There we go. Everything is kind of that little distance apart. I just thought it was really just a great way to use up those scraps. Okay, now we need to stamp or punch our little ice cream cone. That's the fun part. So we could use these little hash scored lines, or we could just use this, which is so cute. Why would we not just use this for an ice cream cone, right? Perfect. So we'll go ahead and stick on the ice cream. I'm going to pop up the ice cream cone, actually. So let's go ahead and pop that up. And there we go. And then we'll go ahead and pop up the, and then I'm going to stamp the ice cream. Now, I could just punch it out of paper, but I think when you stamp it, you get a little more dimension. So let's go ahead and stamp it. What do you think, Dave? Rococo Rose or Bumblebee? I'm thinking Rococo Rose.
Sure.
Think so? We'll try it. We can always, if we don't like it, we'll stamp something else because that's the way it is. All right, so let's go ahead and try the, I'm going to stamp it close to the bottom. Yeah, I think that could look pretty. I'm going to go ahead and let's stamp the Bumblebee and take a look and see what that looks like. The Rococo Rose is definitely a kind of an interesting color, I think. Let's go ahead and try the Bumblebee. We might like that better.
Interesting.
Oh, I kind of like the Bumblebee better. So let's go ahead and we're going to use the Bumblebee. I'll go ahead and make space right there. There we go. All right. So punch that out. See how quick and easy punches are? Yeah, but look how cute that is. I love it. We're going to, of course, we have to pop this up too. I'm going to go across here. And so we have 6 more days. 6 more days, friends, of celebration. So if there's something you want, like the Darling Donkeys or the strawberries.
Michelle said chocolate ice cream would be good too.
Oh, good call. Right. Chocolate ice cream would be very cute there. And then, of course, because it is the ice cream, we need to go ahead and put on some of these little ice cream corner sprinkles. So I was thinking I'm going to be a little fussy and pick only the red ones. So we'll just put a couple of dots on there and use the take a pick. And I like to have this point to hold them down. So what do we say? We're going to use this kind of this reddish color. There we go. Just pop it on there. I mean, who would know picking up something so small would be, it's pretty quick. I don't think it takes, I don't want the blue. I don't think it takes too much time. You could use different colors, but I could use the yellow. I'm going to stick with the red. All right. Oh, I'm picking up all different colors. Let's finish that up there. So let's see, today is the 24th, you said? No, 22nd. So we have 6 days until the 28th, and then celebration is over. That's so sad. So there we go. Isn't that cute? I can move those around a little bit. If I think, oh, I want this one over here a little bit, I can still move them. They're a little, got glue there, and the glue will dry clear. So
the color of those is terracotta tile.
The color of these? Nice. The color of these little red sprinkles. Terracotta tile. Nice. So isn't that fun? Treat yourself. And on the one I made before, I went ahead and put inside, it was a thank you, this little thank you. And then inside I just put with sprinkles on top. So of course I had to put the sprinkles on top, right? And this one I use the Dainty Diamonds is the background. Can you see that? So there we go. The Dainty Diamonds, I really like that. I was thinking it kind of mimicked the cone. That's what I was going for. All right, let's set that one aside. We'll let those little sprinkles dry. And we haven't done anything with the dragonfly in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to use that one. So we're going to use Dragonfly Garden. And this is just, it is such, again, with a punch, it's such a fun stamp set. And I actually I'm going to use Mossy Meadow. So I scored it normal size. Bring my sizing back in here. So 8.5 by 5.5. Yeah, 8.5 by 5.5. And then I just cut this 1/4 inch in. So I know that's going to fit there. And I'm using Bumblebee. And again, I'm going to put it on. Oh, see, I must have trimmed it a little short. That's okay, because we'll go ahead and put the Bumblebee on. And this I ran through the 3D embossing folder is the one that goes with the Dragonfly Garden. So I'm going to just trim that a little bit. I really just want that little bit of white. I find 16ths hard to trim well. I do see something that's crooked, and I'm going to fix it. So that white is a little bit crooked there. There we go. There we go. Okay, now we're back on track. And we can go ahead and put this on here, and then we'll do the same thing with our Dragonfly Garden Designer Series paper. Like I said, such a great way to use up those little scraps that you have. And this one actually, Dave, what is that set called? This is from what's the little set with the cards? These are actually the cards that come inside, or that you can get with the Dragonfly Garden.
Oh, those are the Dandy Garden Memories and More card pack.
Exactly. The Dandy Garden Memories and More card pack is what I used, and that's the size of the whole card. So it already was 4, and it had a little extra here. So we can decide. I think I'm going to use those 3 because this... Either way, that has that nice dandelion there. We can use that. All right, let's see if I can do it this time. So we're cutting at 2 3/4. I'm just going to cut one at a time. How about that? You know, there we go. And then I don't have to try to match up the Designer Series paper. 2 3/4. What do you think, Michelle? Barb, what do you think? No, I closed out and came back now. Okay. Oh.
Okay. She was having a black screen.
Oh dear. Black screen is not good. Okay, 2 3/4. There we go. That was much easier. I will do it that way next time. So we'll go ahead and stick those on. See, you can see on the back here, what did it say? Something fun. Move this a little bit over. There we go. All right. So, and friend, you know what? A great way to get some free merchandise is to have a virtual Stampin' Up! Party. I have one this Saturday. So I'll give you a link to, I'll create a Facebook group. You can invite your friends. I will post things on it. And then we will do some live stamping and demonstrate some things so they can see.
Michelle says it's so much easier doing those one at a time.
It does. It looks much. I don't know what happened. You know, it happened when I was making my samples too. I couldn't figure it out. So yeah, that was probably a lot better. But this one you can really see. You can really see that I cut the design. I just think that's so pretty. And I'm going to use our Misty Moonlight and bring in this color. What are you looking for, hun?
Ladybugs.
Oh, ladybugs. For sure we need to put a ladybug on. And maybe thank you for your kindness. I think that would be a nice one. Thank you for your kindness. My block is a little, oh, here, let's use a littler block. You know why I don't like to use that big block? I'm guessing you know why. So when you stamp like this, and then you go down, what happens is your block rocks, and you already got ink on there, so it's going to end up on your paper, and we don't want that. So, tragedy, right? All right, not really. I do remember that this was crooked, so I'm going to just grab a little scrap paper and see. I forget if I have to tilt. Oh, that was pretty straight. Okay. All right. Thank you for your kindness. Not bad. So this is one of those where, I'm just going to wash it off a little bit more to show you on my chamois here. This is one of those where you can see on this side that I had to cut it. Like I put the label on, clearly I didn't put the label on well. I learned a little bit how to do that a little bit after, but the rubber, when I stamped it, I had a little mark. So I just cut it right out, and then I don't have to worry about that doing it again. All right, let's stick this down, and then we will get a dragonfly and some cute little ladybugs. There we go. I mean, it already looks cute, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Yes, it does. All right, what color shall we do our dragonfly? Maybe the bumblebee? What do you think? We're going to use black for the background, and then we'll use bumblebee. So there's 2 dragonflies in here. One of them, the whole body is colored in, and then this one is not. And I think I'm going to use this one. Not a big decision there, but we'll go ahead and stamp this on. Just some paper there. Okay, there's our dragonfly. And then we want to stamp the wings. So I'm thinking, yep, I think Bumblebee. Yep, I think the bumblebee will be cute. All right. And remember, these wings, I know it looks like you only have one half, but you actually do have, it works for both sides because you can just flip it over and it totally works great. So, and you could color that in if you want or whatever floats your boat. Let's just trim this so I can get to my dragonfly. That would look good colored in blue. You want to grab that blue marker, Misty Moonlight marker? That would look really good, huh? All right, so there's our dragonfly, and he's going to go right here. Oh, it's cute. It's so cute. All right, so I'm going to use the Misty Moonlight and just color this little piece in.
With your Stampin' Blends?
With my Stampin' Blends. Wow, that's really dark, but that's okay.
It is the dark one. You want to color it?
Nope, I'm going to color it dark. It's fine. Ooh, it's really dark. Nope, it's good. So let's go ahead and pop this up. Turn that back over. It took me a little bit to figure out the dimensions on this. That's why I thought I'm going to write them down, and Dave's already put them in the chat so that you can benefit from the time that it took me to get those measurements somewhat close. All right, so I don't want to get the word, so I'm going to tilt it, or I could go above. Let's see here. I'm going to go there. There we go. And I'm going to bend those up a little bit. Of course, we're going to put on a ladybug. I have got to close my black ink right here so that doesn't happen. And I'm going to close all my inks because you know you have done it. You lean forward, you get your inks. All right, let's go ahead and stick on a ladybug. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. They're so cute. So I'm just going to actually make a little glue dot with this. So I'm just kind of picking up some glue there. See it on my thumb? That's what I'm going to use to, yep, I'm rolling it into a ball, and I'm going to stick it on the ladybug. And we'll put the ladybug on the wing. What? What'd you say?
Hitchhiker on the dragon.
Hitchhiker? Yeah, so good, Barb, to cut the rubber for sure. Because anytime I stamp it, and I used to do it just because, you know, if people are here stamping and they get a line, that's frustrating, but it's frustrating for me too. So I just right away take care of it, and then it won't happen again. But what do you think? I love the layout.
Can you just hold that card for 1 second?
This one?
So just remember, we have 6 days left of celebration, which means if you got the Dragonfly Garden bundle, which gives you the punch and the stamp set, along with the Dandy Garden DSP and a container of ladybugs, you would get a free celebration item. And you'd be able to make this super cute card all at the same time.
Wow, I wish you could see his hands like all at the same time. All right, so there's our ice cream ones that we made using the Designer Series paper. So here's one thing I was thinking, and why I think this one really shows off what I was trying to show you with the pattern, because like some of these, the pattern isn't going to make a difference, you know. And then I wondered if I use the ice cream cones, I felt like it would be a little bit too busy. You wouldn't be able to see it. So I really like this one, how you can see it. The hydrangeas, yeah. I mean, I don't think you would notice if I made a mistake. The blueberries, actually, this paper, you can see that I fit it together. So that's what I have for you, friends. That's what I have for you tonight. Remember, 4 by 2 1/4. That's your number, and then every width is 3/4 of an inch. So hopefully that will help. But look how fun they are.
And before we go, we missed a few shout outs. So hey, Tracy,
Deb,
Vern,
I see.
Deb, Barb, we already said hi to. So welcome
everybody. And one thing I want to say for sure is if you like these videos, if you would like it and if you would share it with your friends, that would be awesome, because then we can spread the joy, spread the stamping joy. I want to remind you that we have our quick stamp coming up. Can you come back down for a minute? Oh, I guess I can see there. Quick stamp coming up. So this is one of them with the Hydrangea Haven. Oh, I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. This is also with the hydrangeas. Look at that. So pretty. You know, it's good. I like this. Everything is so pretty, so fun. There's that one, the ice cream corner suite, and then this one. So this one, yep, this one opens up and down. So those are our quick stamp cards for this month. They are on register.thestamperstudio.com. And so you can get them there. Quick Stamp is March 11th. Oh my goodness. Can you guys believe it's already almost March, which means it's almost my birthday. That's exciting. So send me a birthday card. That'd be fun. I'll post it on the Facebook page. What else do I want to tell you? Let's see. Today's Monday, so Wednesday will be Wonder Wednesday. Thinking about showing you how to use shimmer paint. But if there's something that you are interested in, please let me know and I'll be happy to show you. Remember, Paper Pumpkin. You always have to order by the 10th of the month, so we'll be showing you. Ours should be coming. Laverne got hers already. She always gets hers before me. So mine will be here in 2 days, and then I can show that to you. So, all right, friends. Well, thanks for joining us. I hope that you learned some great ways to use your scraps of Designer Series paper. I always save them. I keep them actually, just like you saw right here. I keep them all in this I keep it in the folder, and even the little pieces, because you can make what I just showed you. So, all right, friends, you have a wonderful evening and happy stamping. Bye, guys.